You know, having done this for almost 3 years and having talked about my contemplation and then later, getting over, suicide, you know, I know that this may not be the time of year to really, talk about that sort of thing. But I really do feel that it's important, partly because I am still here and therefore I can be thankful for it. But I want to make one thing abundantly clear. I don't mean to bring anyone down. I don't make anyone. If this is something that you're uncomfortable hearing, then I can tell you that on December 14th, December 15th, December 20th, and today, the 21st, which, come to think of it, I think is also the first day of winter, so that's neat. Like, that is when I'll most likely be, talking about this. So if it's something you don't want to hear, I'm letting you know right now, so, you don't need to hear it. I understand if it's something you don't want to, be told or talked about, but it's a story that's important to me, and I always feel that I should share it. I'm saying this now because yesterday gave me some real perspective as to just how lucky I am that I'm still here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could literally just say that I get to make videos every day. See, that's keyword get to make videos every day. And I'd be done there. But I know better than to think that, that's all life is. But there's a lot more to life than this. And yesterday, my high was just simply, being with my parents and my nephews all afternoon. Yeah, my parents had to babysit my nephews while my brother and my sister-in-law went shopping. And I was visiting, so I got to babysit them too. And yeah, I know they're just barely over 1 year old. And, of course, they're only babies, so they may not have like the greatest profound impact on first glance. I mean, to be perfectly honest, one of my nephews is absolutely like scared of everyone. Like, I tried holding him like 3 times and like he immediately wanted to get away from me. So, it's nothing. I swear it's something that I'm doing. I swear, that's just how some babies are. Nothing wrong with that. But even under those circumstances, I'm still happy that, I'm here to talk about that sort of thing. And I find it just right. That's all it is. It's just pure, unadulterated right. Then plus, my Cowboys won yesterday, so that's nice. Yeah. So, now that's taken care of and out of the way. My low yesterday was the weather was kind of bad. And, I had to leave early to get to my folks' place. And my act of kindness was I helped my mom get dinner ready. And I also shoveled my parents' driveway. I like shoveling my parents' driveway. It's nice. I don't know how. I think somehow I got like tricked into liking it or something, but I don't care. I really like doing it. Plus, my system of like going completely down the middle and then going like side to side, like all the way back up is really fun to do. So, yeah. It was just a nice, relaxing Sunday afternoon, watching football, watch my Cowboys win. And actually, while I'm here, I think I can talk about my picks for today, and I can actually think of no better way to end this series of videos, this four-parter, if you will, as to why I'm still here, than by reading this week's manga chapter. Because, I mean, at this point, you guys know, because I talk about it as often as I have been. We're on chapter 190. We are on One Piece chapter 999 right now. And this is the last manga chapter of 2020. So, first of all, holy cow, that's already a feat in of itself. And no, 999 doesn't have quite the magnificence of 1000. But who knows? Maybe this chapter will be pretty big in its own right. But we have to get to that first. So good morning, happy Monday, and how about we get into what NFL picks I got right and wrong yesterday, shall we? Let's see. Well, the good news is I actually wound up being right about... It's funny. The only team I got wrong was the Jets. The Jets actually won a game. I think I might actually go play the lottery now. That's how crazy it is. So I have a pick to do today. So let's see, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Yeah, I think Pittsburgh's going to win tonight. That's just how it is. So, with that taken care of and out of the way, there's only one thing left that I can do. And that is to once again, as I just said before, end this sort of mini series of videos that I do every year by reading this week's manga chapter. So, again, at this moment, I haven't read it yet. So it just begs the question. Is this chapter going to be just a sort of, hype build-up for chapter 1000? Or will this chapter be a big chapter in its own right? Let's find out. Let's move on to chapter 999. The sake I brewed to drink with you. That's actually the name of the manga chapter. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like we're going with a flashback of Ace on Wano. Okay. I thought they were going to do this at the end of last chapter, but they're really going through this. Okay. Very nice. Alright. And Ace is fighting Yamato. Also nice. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, looks like Ace went to Onigashima to save some kids. Okay. That's how awesome Ace is, though. Let's see, Okay. Looks like Ace and Yamato are clashing, and to a pretty good effect, too. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Well, at least now we know how, in the last chapter, it was hinted that Ace destroyed that giant dragon statue. Now they show that here. That's nice. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. It looks like Ace and Yamato are naming some, at the time, rookies in this flashback. Kid, Law, Beige. In a way, it's sort of connecting where everything is now because, to some capacity, Luffy is currently in, or has been in, an alliance with those aforementioned people. Okay, very nice. Alright. And of course, Ace would mention his little brother Luffy. Because he's Ace and he's awesome like that. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. So they're all starting by the campfire a little bit. Okay. Momonosuke finds out that Yamato is Kaido's son. But, yeah, Yamato's Kaido's son, okay. Uh-huh. Okay, looks like Nami's telling Tama about Ace and Luffy's relationship too. Alright. Uh-huh. Okay, looks like Zoro, Robin, and Brooke are all heading up to the roof. And it's thanks to Marco, Zoro has a direct flight up there, provided that King and Queen don't try and stop him. Oh, another flashback, okay. From Marco's perspective. Huh. So it turns out the Whitebeard pirates did know what was going on in Wano. But they knew they couldn't trigger full-scale war. Makes sense, I guess. Oh, goody. One Marshall D. teaches here. You know, I know that Teach was part of the Whitebeard Pirates, but he's responsible for the deaths of Thatch, Ace, and Whitebeard. Teach is effectively the reason why the world is where it is now in this series. And he's just sitting there, laughing. And no one in this flashback has any idea. That's crazy. Alright, so, moving on. Alright, looks like King and Queen have decent cover spreads showing what their devil fruits are. Which, I already knew what they were. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense. In chapter 998, they revealed all the devil fruits of the Toby Ropo. So I guess doing it for King and Queen would make sense. Though it kind of begs the question where Jack is. I mean, for those of you who don't know, Jack's devil fruit power is the Zozo no Mi model mammoth, the elephant fruit. Queen is the Ryu no Mi, or dragon fruit, model Brachiosaurus. And King is the Ryu no Mi, or dragon fruit, model Pterodon. Alright. Uh-huh. Tom and Momonosuke's reactions to hearing, like, first time realizing that Luffy was Ace's brother, and Momonosuke learning that Ace is Roger's son. That's awesome. That's funny. Okay. And I do like how Yamato notices that he has the letter D in the middle initial. Very nice. Okay, it looks like they're on top of the roof and... Man. Okay, I'm just gonna say right now. I know this doesn't happen that often in the series, but seeing two of the four emperors together really is... It's rare, but it's like the impact has never faded, you know? Like, they're two of the most, like, in this case it's been Kaido and Big Mom, and we haven't seen that a lot lately. But, like, just the fact that they're two of the most powerful individuals in the world of One Piece, and they're just together conversing. It's just chills, you know? Holy... still think of you as a little brother. Rocks. The God Valley incident. And Kylo's devil fruit is a fish fruit? But Kylo's... Holy cow, I know what it is. I know what Kylo's devil fruit is. I don't know the name. I don't know the actual full name, mind you, but I know what it's about. See, when you eat a devil fruit, you lose your ability to swim. So, you would think it's very left field that there's a fish fruit, right? It wouldn't make sense here in the West. In Japan, though, there's actually a story in Japanese mythology. The story goes like this. There is a koi fish trying to climb up a waterfall. And for hundreds and hundreds of years, he's not able to do it. But when the koi fish finally does get to the top of the waterfall, the gods are actually so incredibly impressed by this that they reward the koi fish by transforming the koi fish into a dragon. That's what Kylo's devil fruit is. I mean, we don't have an official name, and I don't know the name of the story, but I just told you what the story in Japanese mythology is. So, yeah. You know what? Pardon the pun, but this officially has blown our minds. It's unbelievable. But then again, that would explain a lot about Kylo. I mean, Kylo has been, tried to be executed or tried to kill himself hundreds of times, and he can't do that. Could transforming into the dragon be a result of the awakening? That needs to be explored. And I think we'll get that in due time. But for now, yeah. Okay. This chapter was something big. This is exactly the sort of chapter I needed to have for several reasons. One, because it really is something I want to see right before chapter 1000. Two, it's the last chapter of the year. You gotta go out with something big. And three, it officially did its job. I am psyched for chapter 1000. So bring on chapter 1000 and bring on the new year. Although it does bring up it also brings up one other question though. Currently right now Luffy is heading to the top of Onigashima. And both Big Mom and Kaido are there. With Luffy you're going to get one of two reactions. He's either going to completely, soil himself in comedic fashion, or he'll say, you know what, I said I was going to take you both on anyway, let's do this. But the forces that fight both Kaido and Big Mom really aren't looking so hot when they actually all get there. I mean, you have Luffy and Zoro when he gets there via Marco the Phoenix. But that's about it. I mean, all the other Straw Hats are doing their thing. Sanji is literally tied up at the moment. Literally tied up, because, spiders and everything. Law is in the basement of Onigashima, and as we all know, the basement is the natural enemy of the roof. I really don't know what's going to happen. To say that Ichiro Oda has written himself into a massive wall that is not one, but two of the four emperors? I'm just as curious to find out as anyone else is. So you know what? This may not be chapter 1000, but I consider this chapter a big win. So there you go. Like, favorite, share, subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms. I'm very hungry this video for all of you guys who watch. Joe for the wonderful, wonderful Monday. And remember, you guys who want to talk to the channel is going to be here. So London here. I'll always hear back. Take care and make good choices. See ya. And now we wait to chapter 1000 and 2021. Take care.